What's up, Brooklyn? And I'm back with another project. This is my debut podcast, A Notorious Podcast. Well, I'll be going around just interviewing different people, sometimes having casual conversations. And today is a very special episode because it's episode 1. And, I had to go to my day 1. So, without further ado, I want to introduce my boy, Phresh Kyd. What's up, Phresh Kyd?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
I appreciate you for being a part of my podcast, man.
I appreciate you for letting me the first.
So, let's just go ahead and get into business right now. So, I know you're dropping a new tape.
I am.
So, and it's called what? From Me to Me. Yep. So, what is the motive of the tape, the title, why From Me to Me? And why not like your previous project?
All right, so it was like this. This tape has been 3 years in the making. Ever since Broken Woke. Actually, I've been trying to make this tape since like 2016. So yeah, 3 years in the making. Before Broken Woke was even thought of. The thing I wanted to go with, I wanted to make an album, something cohesive. I was listening to Pimp a Butterfly so much, and that's what made me want to like make an album. So I kind of like emulated it off of that. Yeah. It's called From Me to Me because it's an elevation. That's the first. It has two meanings. First meaning, elevation. I'm going from me to me. Mm-hmm. When I first thought about it, I couldn't really finish anything with it. I had to go through so many changes, and there was a reason why I couldn't like really work on it because I didn't go through enough shit to like really talk about what I really wanted to talk about. I had to go through those hardships in life, which I fucking did, and it was like just like what the fuck, but it all worked out in the end because it helped create this tape. Another meaning for From Me to Me is like a letter from me to me. So it's a letter from me now, giving it to the person I was back when I was like 21, 22, 23, because those were some like weird periods of time where I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Back in your Broken Woke days?
Back in the Broken Woke days, back in the Kid Illumination. Nah, this is after Kid Illumination. Basically, senior year of college to 2 years after graduating. It was like a really weird period of time. Starting in April 2016.
What happened in April 2016?
I can't talk about it.
Oh, well, hey. I don't want to be in your business.
No, you know what it was, but
I don't know.
We ain't gonna
talk about it.
If you know.
If you know, you know. Maybe we'll talk about it off air because I don't remember. I don't know.
I remember.
Okay. So, are you still broke? Is the question. You still broke?
How do I put this? We're not broke, but we're not. I mean, we still could be doing better. Okay. But we're not as bad as what I used to be.
And why did you change out the mentality from being broke, saying, because you had the whole broke boy billionaire,
yeah,
the whole Broken Woke, 1-800 I'm broke. So what made you transition from I'm not broke, I don't want to say I'm broke, but to something else?
Basically, it was like, at first, just realizing where I'm at. I'm not about to flex with nobody. I'm not going to tell anybody I'm rich when I'm not. I'm not about to be like, yo. I was always going to be like, yo, I'm about to make this wave rock for a minute. And like really, Broken Woke just came just because, at the time I was broke. I was just writing shit. I was like really broke. I was just writing shit. That was just the main thing that stuck. And then the fact that I was like the only one riding that wave. And I started it was like a way that I kind of started. It was like, yo, all right, let me do this. Let me run this real quick. That's why I came with the hotline 1-800 I'm broke. So I came up with Broke Boy Billionaires with the meaning of even though we broke, we got billionaire dreams and we gonna reach that shit. Okay. But and then even though our pockets ain't wealthy, my mind is wealthy, and that's all that matters. But now it's all about trying to get both the mind wealthy and the pockets wealthy. We trying to be rich out here in both sense of the word.
Got to.
Yeah. Like rich in the physical and rich in the mental. I'm already rich in the mental. I'm more rich in the mental now that I wrote From Me to Me. But now we trying to get the money. We trying to get the paper to match all that shit, so I can do everything that I want to do for the community, for myself, for everybody around me. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about these tracks. So I see it's a 24 album track.
24 album.
What made you want to do such a long album? Because, you know, nowadays you get music so much, and usually when you drop long tapes, you have to keep people entertained and interested and want to listen to 24 tracks.
Yeah.
So why 24 tracks? Why such a long tape instead of just doing, you know, a standard 12 tape album or a little 7 project EP?
Yeah, so it's like, the reason why I wanted to do 24 tracks for the album is because really when I started making it, I couldn't like stop. And like every time I came up with something different just to tell the story that I wanted to go with, I just kept adding more shit. And I couldn't stop adding. Now there's some stuff where I did take out, you know, it could have been longer, but I was like, nah, I'm not going past 24. So when you think about it for real, it could be split into 2, but you know, it's like, it could be a 2-track tape if I was doing it like that, because it'll start off with track 1 from me and ending it with Limbo, and then the second part of the tape starts with To Me, and then goes all the way to Now That You Realize, because like the first half and second half, they both had the same cohesive meaning, but in terms of the vibe that I'm going for, you know, the 13th track, Limbo, is that climax of where everything is starting to change. Like going in the sheesh and everything. Okay. Everything's starting to change, and it's like, oh, you know, this is where we're going at now. This is where we was at before. Now let's go to where we at now.
Okay.
Type shit.
Now, I want you to break down a couple of these titles. I see you got from Me, you know, which is, what is that, the self-titled title track.
It's both the title track and not the title track at the same time. Because From Me and To Me are both intro tracks in their own respective ways. So From Me, this is like basically, it's like the opening talking about like, yo, this is me. This is who I am. It's giving the listener a visual or a listening ear on like who I am as a person, and there's also me talking to myself, talking like, yo, this is who you are, you can't run away from this.
Okay.
And in the track, you'll see, going along with the beat, I went back and forth with myself. You know, I'm talking about, let me be conscious, let me be aware on what I want to write about, or let me be this type of person that's like super lyrical, spiritual miracle type shit.
Right.
Or like get more in depth type shit, or more deep. And then there's the other side of me that's like, nigga, fuck that. We gonna flex. We gonna make songs for people to roll to. We gonna make songs for the niggas, for the bitches, for the steezies, for everybody trying to get the money.
Yeah.
You know, it's just going back and forth with that. And then when the beat switch, it's like, you know what? Both of that is me. Why am I not trying to feed into both of it and like turn it into one and just flourish and all of that? Because it took like a long time to realize, like, yeah, I'm lyrical, but I can make some catchy shit. Yeah, I'm a conscious person, but yes, I like jewelry. I like swagging out. I like steezing out and all that shit. Yeah, I'm a type of person that's very aware of my surroundings, but you know, sometimes I just want to just turn up, make something for people to just vibe out and listen to.
So you got a bunch of different vibes on this album then.
A bunch of different
So what would you say is your most lyrical track? Does lyricism really matter in today's music?
So the first question, the most lyrical track I can probably say will be that's a great question. The most
one that you just say, you know, I was spitting on that hoe. Niggas can't tell me shit. My bars is tight.
Yeah, so the most lyrical one will be Night Rider.
Night Rider?
Yeah.
And what's the premises of that song?
The premise of that song, that's like, I'm always driving at night. That's where I find the most peace.
Okay.
When I'm driving at nighttime. And, you know, the premise of the song at first is like, you know, just, you know, driving at night. And then it's like, what is going on in my mind about everything, you know, just cruise down the street trying to clear my mind. And then the second half of that song is about, you know, hopefully police don't try to catch me because I do speed. I try not to speed, but you know, I speed a lot. But the second half of the song is also going to like the political and like social awareness shit. Like, you know, these police officers are out here. You know, nighttime is where a lot of bullshit happens.
Right.
You know, if a cop pulled me over, that could be my last time. But
you never know.
Right, you never know.
You never know.
And
especially
it's also,
in Nashville.
Yeah, and then also with Night Rider, it also goes into the fact that, you know, at nighttime, that's where all the fucked up thoughts start happening, which leads into Icarus. But other than that, Night Rider is like my most lyrical shit, in a sense, because the metaphors and the similes and how I'm flowing on the shit and like and all that shit is like, I'd say is more technical.
Okay.
But each track, they're lyrical as shit, but they're more catchy.